You loving the new products? I tell you, I've never been more in love with our products than I am in this moment today, because they are all designed to work synergistically together. Not to cannibalize one another, but to work together. To work what? Together. And that is the key word. But what I want to do is I want to take things to the next level. Are you guys with me? I can't hear you. Are you with me? Because taking to the next level, we need to shift the conversation a little bit. Because when we think about muscles, what comes to mind for you? Bodybuilder, meathead, arr, right? Or that tone, athletic, beautiful beach body physique. Now, is there more to the question, though? Is there more to the equation of muscles than just aesthetics? Yes? I can't hear you. Yes? Absolutely. Because I can tell you right now, one of the silent threats to your health that no one is out there talking about is a little known condition called sarcopenia. Now, what is sarcopenia? It sounds fancy, and it is. But that's just good old-fashioned muscle loss. And we lose muscle faster than we think. The average person is losing about 3 to 8% of their muscle mass every decade after the age of 30. The average male will lose 30% of their muscle throughout their lifetime. See, what I want to do is I want to shift the conversation from the aesthetics, because healthy living is a lot more than just a six-pack, yes? Yes. It's about function and how you want to age. You've heard me ask this question many times, because it's the choices that you'll be making today that determine whether you lose that muscle. Because the thing about muscle is that you can preserve it. It doesn't have to go away. Do you agree? But you got to do a little work, yes? You ever heard the phrase, if you don't use it, you lose it? Use it. The body was designed to move. So you got to find your motivation. You got to find your reason and how you want to age. Do you want to be in an assisted living facility? Do you want to have osteoporosis? Do you want to die of fractures? No. And that's what happens when you lose muscle. Or maybe you just want to play basketball with your son. Who knows? But you need muscles to do it, yes? So you got to preserve this precious asset, this gift. But we take it for granted because it's involved in all of these functions. Now, here are some tips. Do you want some tips to help you to preserve your muscle? Yes? Okay. I don't believe you. Yes? Good. Okay. Here's some tips. Get enough protein. It is the basic fundamental building block to the muscle tissue in and of itself. And 40% of the U.S. population is not getting enough protein. I've coached a lot of men and women to helping to better their physiques and better their health and fitness, and nearly every single one of them are not consuming enough protein to achieve their goal. And which is why we're filling this massive void in the marketplace, yes? And I'm going to tell you this honestly, in all sincerity, without my bias of being here on the Scientific Advisory Board, you will not find a more pure, more clean protein product on the market today. And I have been supplementing with protein my entire life. And I am so proud of this. I feel like I've just adopted a new child. And you gotta move, right? You gotta get enough vitamin D. These are all important. Omega-3s, you gotta limit your alcohol. Alcohol will kill your muscles. I don't mean you can't enjoy it every time, but just limit it, yes? Okay, have a little fun, and then eliminate the inflammatory foods and fill it with anti-inflammatory foods. You gotta reduce the processed foods and the sugar, which are all catabolic to your vital muscle tissue. Everybody follow, yes? And the reason why I'm sharing this with you is that the triangle of health combined with HL5 and Fit20 put it all together. Do you see how it comes together? Do you see how they come together? Because you got the vitamin D, which we just enhanced. Omega-3s are vital in the protein synthesis process, yet most people are deficient in omega-3s because they're not getting enough. So we're wanting to fill a void by putting all of this together. Now, not to mention what most people don't talk about is the thermogenic effect of macronutrients. See, we talk about calories in and calories out, but why protein is so important is it has the highest thermogenic effect of any of the macro categories. And what I mean by that is that you can see on this chart that for, let's say, for example, if you consume 100 calories of protein, your body is going to require 30 to 40 of those 100 calories just to metabolize it, to synthesize it into the body. Does that make sense? Carbohydrates are only about 5 to 10, and fat is at the lowest. It doesn't ignite the metabolism. And this is why it's so critical and promotes satiety and helps reduce cravings. Is this making sense? Yes? Okay? And that's why we put these elements together. Now, why whey? Why collagen? Why put them together? Well, I'll do more of that in the breakout tomorrow. Okay? But in short, the reason why I love whey, and one of the other things that many people don't talk about, is its ability to synthesize and produce glutathione. Glutathione is the master antioxidant of the body. It's one of the most powerful, if not the most powerful antioxidant in the body. Problem with glutathione, though, is just supplementing by itself, it's poorly absorbed. Now, you can use precursors like N-acetylcysteine and alpha-lipoic acid, but whey has been shown to provide the exact amino acid profile to help synthesize glutathione better than supplementing with glutathione itself. Is that good? Not to mention, collagen is very important for protecting the satellite cells around the vital muscle fibers. See, when you work out and you exercise, muscle fibers break apart, they tear, yes? So they need to repair. And that's where the amino acids and the protein come in. Well, the satellite cells hover above all those muscle fibers, and they're activated by collagen. Collagen binds them back to the fibers so they can do their work. Does that make sense? Not to mention, the collagen is important for maintaining the strength of the tendons, the ligaments, where your muscles insert to the bone to move function. Is this cool or cool? Not to mention, it's all grass-fed because I was adamant that we put the best of the best inside of our products. Now, without going into a lot of detail, I'll do more of this again tomorrow, but I want you to just understand the science for why we're doing this, because this is really what I call a functional protein. A what? Functional protein, right? Citrulline. Citrulline is really important, and it's shown better than L-arginine to convert into the nitric oxide. See, Fit20 can actually be used as a pre-workout as well, because it also not only delivers the vital amino acids and the leucine that are found in the whey protein that help preserve muscle tissue, because when you're trying to lose weight, and I'm assuming you're trying to lose the fat, yes? Or just weight in general, you don't care. Right, you want to maintain the muscle, right? Well, leucine's really important for that. You need those building blocks and those amino acids to do that. And so citrulline helps to convert and preserve the amino acids. When you start to think about the production of ammonia, which is a byproduct of metabolism, how citrulline recirculates the ammonia that is buildup, which can cause fatigue. Because ammonia interferes with pyruvate, and pyruvate is what's responsible for producing acetyl-CoA, and acetyl-CoA is what helps to produce the ATP, which provides the energy that we need to function. I know that was a lot, right? Okay? But I want you to understand that. And the vital minerals, 80% of today's population is deficient in magnesium. Magnesium is important for protein synthesis, regulating blood sugar, DNA synthesis, zinc for hormone production, immune system support, and chromium for blood sugar regulation. And we put the L-carnitine tartrate in there to help with fatty acid metabolism. Okay, the way fatty acids are used, and this is for all the keto people out there, okay, is most people are deficient in L-carnitine. They're not getting enough of it in there into their diet, and L-carnitine is what you need. It's a transport mechanism that takes the fatty acid, shuttles it into the mitochondria so that it can go through the beta oxidation to produce the ATP molecules that it can do. But without L-carnitine, the number of fatty acids that you're eating, you're not going to get any result. Make sense? I'm trying to keep it simple. Have I lost anyone? No? Yes? All right, I still love you, okay? Now, we'll do a lot more of that stuff tomorrow. So we got rid of all the bad sweeteners, and we put all the good stuff in, okay? The bad sweeteners are actually associated with more metabolic syndrome, more type 2 diabetes, and more weight gain and obesity than actually eating sugar in and of itself. They're highly addictive, they trick the brain off, and they cause you to actually eat more. Not to mention, sucralose is basically chlorinated sucrose. Yes, I said chlorine, the stuff you put in your pool. It's toxic, okay? So here are some of the benefits of monk fruit. Take a picture of it. I'm not going to go through all the details. I'll do more of that tomorrow. Benefits of stevia. See, we wanted to add sweeteners that actually add nutritional value. Doesn't that make sense? Okay? And we put it in a vanilla form so that you can basically create any kind of flavor smoothie you want. And I'm going to be coming out with a whole recipe book on all different ways that we can produce them. Mix it with your sunrise, mix it with your favorite berries, add your favorite cacao to it, and you got a chocolate smoothie instantly. All kinds of things you can do. Add a little scoop of almond butter, some toasted almond milk. Anybody getting hungry yet? Yeah. Right? And now you're starting to work on a little meal replacement. How cool is that? Okay? So it's all designed to work together. And of course, you hear the stories and the benefits of what this product is doing. And it will work. It will transform the lives of millions. I'm convinced. Now, everybody know my son, Caden? Would you like a little update? Okay? Can I be just a proud dad for a moment? Yes? Because I want to inspire you for a moment. Because I kid you not, that's what my son looked like a year ago. A year ago, my son was at this stage, depressed, not happy, angry, irritable, upset with himself, no self-esteem, no self-confidence whatsoever. And he wasn't always like this. He was an athlete. He played Pop Warner football. But he lost his way, and I have to own some of that responsibility as his dad. By helping him, unfortunately, with some poor choices because I'm trying to allow him to be a kid, but I knew that doing that was actually killing him. So he finally came to me last year and said, "Enough is enough, Dad, let's get to work." Now here's the best part. He's been living with his mother for a little bit here and there. He'll be with her and be with me. And I'll text him occasionally to encourage him. You still working out? Still eating well? Everything good? Need anything? And I texted him recently. I said, "Did you get your workouts in this week?" You know what his response was to me? He said, "Dad, does the grind ever stop?" He's hooked. I can't keep him out of the gym because he feels amazing. He's none of those things that I described anymore. So here he is today. Sorry, I'm tearing up a little bit. I'm so proud of this young man. He's the biggest accomplishment of my life. Thank you. I don't know why I'm so emotional, but I am today. I don't know. But here's the thing. He suffered with this for years, and I'm sharing this with you because maybe this is you. Maybe this is your son. Maybe this is your daughter. I don't know. Maybe it's someone you love. Maybe it's your husband. Maybe it's your wife. Maybe it's your father. Maybe it's your mother. I don't know. Here's the thing that he told me, because for years he suffered for this. And he said, "You know what, Dad? And all those years of pain, it was gone in 2.5 months. because he made a decision to take care of his health. And he made a commitment to it. Now, of course, I was there to coach him, and I was there to help him, show him what to eat, how to supplement, what to do, how to work out, and do all those things. And I know a lot of people wonder, man, if only I had a coach like that. Is that anyone in here? You know, unfortunately, I can't coach everyone out there. Or can I? And the answer is yes. I want to introduce you to the Healthy Living Hub. It's a complete, full-spectrum online support community for your healthy living goals. Inside this hub, you will find complete access to my meal plans, my nutrition, fitness, workouts, motivation, mindset, supplementation, skincare, fitness on the road, and there'll be so much more that's going to be coming. I've been in the studio with my wife Patricia filming since January to put this content into reality for you. Now, not only that, you will have access to a complete support community online through our private Facebook community, where you'll be able to interact with one another, to support one another, to encourage one another, because I firmly believe that to rise the tide, we can all lift those ships together. Yes? Yes? Now, not only will you have access to me, but our Healthy Living Expert panel. World-class physicians from all around the world who understand the concepts of healthy living. And I just met with Dr. Yamamoto yesterday, wherever he is. There he is. Okay? Cardiovascular surgeon. You know what he told me yesterday? He said this is the way to go. See, he and I are on the same page because we know prevention is the best medicine, yes? And that's what this is all about. Now, what is the cost, you might be asking? As if healthy living isn't priceless enough. Well, you know what? It's free. Come on! It's our way of saying thank you, and all you need to do is maintain an auto ship. Now imagine your conversations in the field. We have the world's best products, the world's best community, the world's best compensation plan, and everything you need for healthy living by just enjoying great products. Is that a value offering or what? It's an offer that no one can compete with. I want to give you every tool you need because I firmly believe that with this, that we can truly change 1 million lives around the world. Who's with me? And in the process, help our company break $1 billion. So I firmly believe to accomplish our goals, we need to help others to achieve theirs. Now, we're going to be rolling this out. I know we've got a lot of people in the international audience, and we're going to do our best to make these things available over time. So please be patient with us. But like Mr. James Bradford said, the U.S. will get to be the guinea pig, and we'll find all the errors and mistakes and correct them along the way. Is that all right? Okay. Now the question will be, how do you access all this? Well, we're going to be over the weekend importing over 20,000 people into the Healthy Living Hub and community. That's going to take a little time, don't you think? So you're going to be getting emails throughout the day and maybe even throughout the weekend with your login information and access. Okay? Now, be sure you check your spam folder because it may end up in there before you reach out to us asking for your login credentials. So I have a question for you. How did we do? How did we do? Who's excited? Hey, but wait, there's more. So to kick this off, are you guys ready for the 90-day Healthy Living Challenge? Are you ready? Are you ready? Stand up if you're ready. Stand up. Stay standing. I don't want anybody sitting. Okay, this is healthy living, and it starts now. You don't want to sit for more than 45 minutes anyway, so stand up. Hey, now, how's this going to work? Here's how it's going to work. A $10,000 grand prize. We're going to have finalists, 10 of them, each earning $1,000 each. And 25 honorable mentions with event ticket and logo gear. Is that cool or cool? Plus a sponsor matching bonus. What? Is that the best you can do? I said a sponsor matching bonus. So if you sponsor someone after May 1, we can't go back. After May 1, between June 30th, and your sponsor, the person you enroll wins, you win $10,000 too. Oh, is this exciting or what? I just feel like I went to the gym, man. It was just boom. Let's go. Who's with me? Hey, here's all you need to do. You want to make sure you get a picture of that domain. That's where you're going to go register. Here are the rules. Business partners have a minimum of 75 QV. Customers need to have 2 Kayani monthly products, okay? Now, they need to submit an essay and an after picture to that same domain after 90 days. Easy or easy? Easy. Everybody got it? So now I just have one final question. Will you accept the challenge? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Will you accept the challenge? If you accept the challenge and you want one of these nice little bracelets, visit the store and sign your pledge on the board and show your challenge to all of us and your peers and to everyone. And let's lead by example. Are you ready? Are you ready? My name is Dr. Andreas and I live Kayane.